Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, yet another video on glass engraving, because I have yet another coating I want to try out. This here are some of the coatings I previously used for glass engraving. It's tempera paint, it's chalk paint, and it's a Sharpie. I've also used these engraving foils to great extent. This worked very well. However, I was still always, chasing something better, something easier. On the last video, I tried just a normal Sharpie, and it worked okay. It had the easiest application of all of the things, but it wasn't working that well, simply because the coating wasn't opaque enough. Part of the beam shot through, which unlike glass paints was a no-go, because it would burn the underside of the glass. And my little stand here, and it just doesn't work. On round objects it was fine, since obviously through the curve the beam was distorted well enough when it got through. Like, imagine it goes through here, the beam, like before it hits the bottom, it's not strong enough to do any damage, but it's still not good. It worked okay on little glass things. However, later, a few days later, I engraved some glasses for Christmas, and it looked terrible again. On a larger engraving, it just did not work. However, the idea of using a Sharpie was just too good to not pursue further. And so I went online, and I thought to myself, what do all of the previously used coatings have in common? And what they do have is that they are either extremely thin, like the engraving foil or the Sharpie, or that they are just not mineral oil based, because the mineral oil, obviously it creates a lot of soot from the unburned hydrocarbons, and that burns into the glass. It looks very ugly, and also, the soot distorts the beam. Obviously, if there's smoke coming up, especially dark smoke, it's gonna eat up a lot of the beam power. And so we have these ones here, which is water based. We have this one here that is chalk based, and we have a Sharpie which is mineral based, but it can at least put up a very thin coating. And so I just Googled a bit, and I found something that combines all of the things that we previously used. And this is an Edding 4090, which is a chalk marker. So it's basically a combination between this and this. It has chalk based paint in a marker form, as you can see here, which should have the easy application of a marker, with the benefit of not having a thick mineral oil based paint that will leave a lot of soot. And so that's what I want to try out in this video. So first of all, let's coat our little glass piece here. I'm going to try it with this, since it's the more difficult thing, where we had previously had the issue with the laser beam just shining through it and then burning the underside. I've already degreased it, which is, I think, very important for this. And I've already pre-charged the marker. This is kind of difficult because you need to put it on something. I'm gonna show it looks on a piece of paper, and you need to pump it. This can actually move inside if you exert pressure on it to get the thing. And it took me like 10 minutes to pre-charge this, so it is a bit of a challenge. But I'm not gonna push it in. I'm just trying it like this. And that was very easy to apply, and very easy to apply evenly. Now let's have a closer look, and this should be, yeah, this is very nice. This is completely opaque. I'm gonna take it to my film light here. Caution, it's getting very bright. And we can see light through it. It's not completely even. However, it is not completely dried yet. I'm gonna let it dry out and see if it gets more even. And otherwise, I'm gonna try to put on a second coating and just see how it looks. So we can hopefully get better results than with the other Sharpie. This is the result after the marker now. I had to do a second layer. The first one, after it was dried, it was not even enough for my liking. But if I put it into the light now, caution, very bright again. As you can see, this is a very nice and even coating now once it is dried. It is getting a little bit thicker, which I'm hoping does not hurt anything. But since we have a chalk paint, and I mean previously we also used the chalk spray, which also left a very thick layer, I'm not really concerned. So I'm gonna put this in my engraver, set up like last time, and just try a little logo and see how it turns out. Just real quick here, this is the setup. I put the glass pane on this little grate here to kind of lift it up in case it does shine through. Be careful when you dial in your focus, because this coating is very fragile. If you know the little bar here that you extend out, if it touches that, it's just gonna scratch it off. I'm not using air assist as I do not really find a reason for it. Maybe I'm gonna try it out later. Let's see how it works out like this. And this is the result of our first engraving, and it looks very, very nice, just like this. Just gonna see what it takes to clean it up. I think it's water soluble, but I'm using a solvent here. Guessing this could be a bit easier. Oh, okay, this is a bit smeary. I think I'm gonna go up to the sink and then clean it up there and then show it to you guys. And this is how it looks after it's been cleaned up. And this is, I would say, the most beautiful glass engraving yet. It was super easy to clean up just with a bottle of soapy water. Just spray it on top and then it cleans up, so no reason to use a solvent here. And it looks just perfect. Look at this detail. I mean, it obviously was out of the Excel software, so the resolution of the base drawing was very, very high. But there's just such a great contrast here. The engraving is extremely even, and there's no black parts where it kind of burnt in. This just looks perfect and so easy to apply. And now, after the great success of our first engraving, I'm gonna try this on a beer bottle, just to see how it looks on an actual piece that you would actually, send away. I'm gonna put a little Christmas message on here and just see how it turns out, especially on the brown beer bottle, because I could imagine, giving someone a 6-pack of these with all custom engraving could be very nice. And with the Sharpie, the application is just too easy. And this is the result of the engraving. It looks super clean. It has a very nice contrast. I mean, it even had that on the normal glass pane, but even on this darker glass, it has a super nice white contrast. On the very, very large surfaces, there is a bit, of inconsistency. It doesn't look terrible in real life. However, I could imagine maybe you can turn on the air assist to, blow away the fumes, since, I mean, it is chalk paint, but it is still it is a thicker layer than like the foil, for example. So I could imagine turning on air assist could help blow away the dust. Maybe it gets a clean engraving. I think I'm gonna try that on something else later on, and then maybe post it in the comments if it works. But this is just super nice. Could maybe put someone's name here, or like 6 bottles, and every one of the bottles has a different text on there. But this is just great. I'm really happy with this, and it's super easy to wash off. The pencil is much easier to handle than the foil, which like sticks so bad after some time after it's dried, and it is, for me at least, it's very annoying to get off. That was it for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. If you did, then consider subscribing and giving the video a like, and then I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.